Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Mega Big Spin. I am Ron Evening. So nice to be here with you on this nice Saturday night. So, we're going to get into it here in just a few minutes, but let's get started by meeting our contestants. As you can see, first tonight we got from the movie Finding Nemo, we got Nemo here. Hello, Nemo.
Hi, Ronnie.
Well, we got some big money here tonight. There's $2.3 million in our jackpot. That could easily be $23 million. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling a little bit nervous, actually. I was feeling alright, but now that we're filming it on TV, actually, I'm a bit nervous.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. You don't need to worry about it, okay? It's going to be just fine. We have all these people here in our audience supporting you and everybody at home, so... yeah. Anyway, we got our next contestant here, Bear Bear. Welcome to the show, Bear Bear.
Oh, thank you, Ronnie.
Now, I believe you've been on here before, haven't you?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think he was here on our show. I think it might have been our premiere episode. I'm not quite sure, though. Don't quote me on that. Ashes, you've definitely been on this show before.
Yes, I have.
You were featured in the 2 pilots, and you won $1 million both those times.
Oh my gosh, yes, $2 million, yay.
Now, we're actually gonna get to that here in just a few minutes. Our new rule changes, we have a couple of them. And we have Mel with us from The Secret Life of Pets. Please welcome Mel to the show.
Thank you, Ronnie.
I keep on stepping on this thing. I don't know what it is, but... anyway, Mel, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Ronnie.
Now, I believe you've been on here before, too. I'm not quite sure, to be honest.
Oh, well, you'll check the footage later.
Yeah, that's right, I will. And next, I know that we have never featured him on our show, but it's Henry from the Henry Dorley Zoo in Omaha.
Hi, Ronnie, and hello, everybody.
Now, you're from the famous Omaha Zoo. I mean, when I was there back in, I think it was 2014. I got you from there, and I've had him ever since. Are you excited?
Yes.
Okay, and we have a couple of new changes for the rest of the year and for the rest of this show's history. Now, every time one of our contestants wins the $1 million or wins over $1 million, they'll be put on this Millions trophy. Now, this will be for all the big winners, $1 million plus. Now, we've had a winner in every single episode here so far this season. So, Ashes, you'll be on here twice, and then, who won it yesterday? Oh, I believe that was Shelly. Shelly will be on here, and I can't remember who won it in the premiere episode, but their names will be featured on this trophy, and along with whoever wins it tonight. Now, we have a front game main change here. Now, we're going to be... oh, by the way, before I get to that even, as you can see, we're having some familiar faces turn up here again. Well, what's going to happen is that we're going to keep track of each of our contestants' winnings this season, and then at the end of the season, we'll have the top 5 biggest winners. They'll be playing to win the jackpot, which whatever the jackpot is at that time, they'll have a chance to win. Okay, so, here we go. Now, here's how the new front game's going to work. We are going to play 21, but here's the thing. We're only going to play it in this front main game, just to save some time a little bit. Save a little bit of time. So that the videos don't go, 20 minutes long, My main goal is to keep the videos 15 minutes or less. If it goes, 1 or 2 minutes past that, then that's fine. Now, anyway, what we're going to do is that we're going to play Blackjack. Now, the 3 highest hands will move on. Now, if you bust, then you're automatically out of the game. Now, if we get the 2 busts, then we will determine the order by whoever has the highest card. We'll keep on drawing again until, we have the highest hand. Alright? So, here we go, which, if that happens, I'll explain more. So, Nemo, you will go first. Your first card is a 10. You want to keep the 10 or do you want to draw? Oh, we'll draw. Oh, and by the way, if you get a blackjack, you'll win a $5,000 bonus. So, Nemo's next card is a 4. Ooh, that's a tough bet, or that's a tough one. You want to keep the 14, or do you want to go for it?
Oh my gosh, that's a tough decision. I'm gonna go for it.
Well, his next card is a 7. That's 21. Wow! Right on the nose, 21. You're automatically going to be in this game. Congratulations, Nemo.
Thank you very much.
And you won a $5,000 bonus, too. So, whoopee. Bear. Your first card is a 4. Okay. Now, do you want to keep the 4? Or do you want to draw again?
Oh, I better draw again. I have to.
It's a 7! Whoa! Okay. Now, if you draw a 10 or a face card, then you're moving on. It's a queen! He's got 21 now, and a bonus $5,000 for Bear. Alright, well, we know 2 people who are moving on. Now, Ashes, you're up next. Your first card of your hand is gonna start off with an 8. Now, it may seem like a silly question, but do you wanna go for it? Or do you wanna keep?
Oh, I better go for it.
Your next card's a 10, 18. Now that is a pretty good hand. Now you can freeze the 18. Now, yes, you can freeze even though other players have gotten 21. Yes, you can freeze because if Mel and Henry get a lower hand than you do or busts, then you will be moving on. So an 18 is a pretty tough number to beat. So do you want to go for it, or do you want to go for it? Hopefully get a 3, 2, or an ace to, extend your hand, or do you want to freeze right there?
Oh, I'll freeze.
Okay, so Mel, it's over to you next. Your first card in your hand is a 10. Now, you must get at least an 18 to stay alive here. Your next card is a queen! That's 20! So you'll be moving on, Ashes. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Mega Big Spin. But you don't go away empty-handed. You'll go home with $2,000, which is our minimum. Alright, Henry, you must beat now a 20. You have to get either a 20 or a 21 to stay alive here. Your first card is a king. Alright, next card is a 9. Oh boy, okay, you have to get either an ace or a 2 to stay alive. A 2 would get you 21 in the automatic, you'll be through to the next round. Your next card is a 9, which means you have busted, Henry. But we may see you on a future episode on the Mega Big Spin. Thank you so much for being here. Ashes and Henry, everybody. They each go home with $2,000. So that means Nemo, Bear, and Mel are moving on to the next part of the game. We'll be right back right after this with the first big spin. Don't go away. Welcome back, everyone, to part 2, where we actually play our games. Now, here's how we determine who is playing what game during what part of the show. Now, the 2 players with the highest hands, the top 2, will spin the wheel, while the third place one will play disc droppers. Now, since we had 2 21s there with Nemo and Bear, we had a 1-card draw backstage before we came back here. And Nemo won that, so he's going to spin the wheel first and possibly win our Millions trophy here. So, let's welcome out onto the stage, Nemo.
Oh, wow.
So now, you could be playing for $23 million here. How does that feel?
Oh, I'm very nervous right now, Ronnie.
Well, don't be nervous, because whatever happens, you still have $5,000. I mean, we're just going to be adding on to that right now with our wheel spin.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I'm sure you're so nervous you probably can't even comprehend words right now.
Yes.
Now, here's how this is going to work. You're going to do 1 spin. Now, here's what we have on the wheel. We have dollar amounts, $10,000, $50,000, $100,000, and I think there's a $150,000 space out there somewhere. There's one out there, I know that. And we have a couple of $1 million spaces. Now, the wheel is made up of 100 spaces. We have a doubler multiplier, we have a triple, we have a quadruple, and we have a quintuple. And then the top prize, a times 10, which we want. Now, when we combine that with the jackpot, that's $23 million. It goes up every $100,000 each time that it is not won here. Let's get the glare here. It's like right there. I know you probably can't see it very well, which I'll work on, having it to like right here where you can see it. So, if you're ready, Nemo, we've had millionaires every single episode here so far that we've filmed. Keep the streak alive, okay? Alright, let's spin the wheel. Woo! Where it stops, nobody knows. Oh, jackpot! If it could stop! No, not quite. But you did win, though, $10,000. When we add it onto the $5,000, that's $15,000 right there. Thank you so much for being on our show.
Thanks, Nemo. Or thanks, Ronnie. Sorry.
Okay, so now we'll update his score on the scoreboard here. It helps me keep track of all the players. Whoops, that's Bear's total. Nemo, I need to make... Okay, there we go. Okay, so next, playing Disc Droppers from The Secret Life of Pets, we got Mel, the pug. Okay, well, you just saw what happened there. Nemo won $15,000. In this game, you could win $500,000 by playing Disc Droppers. So here's how Disc Droppers works. As you can see, we have 5 spaces down here. 40,000, 20,000, the small space, 50,000, 30,000, and 10,000. What you're going to do is that you're going to have 5 discs. They look just like this. Like that. And what you're going to do is that you're going to drop them against the board like this. And then you're going to let it drop like that. So you got 50,000 just like that. However, if it lands in the $50,000 spot again, then we have to take it away from you. But if you land it in again, after that, then you'll win. We'll give it right back to you. So yeah, here's your first chip. And here we go. And by the way, there's a maximum amount of $150,000. And if you get that, then we add $100,000 to make it $250,000. Then we'll move on to other stuff afterwards. So here we go. First one lands in $10,000. So he has $10,000 right now. Do you want to keep the 10 grand or do you want to go for it?
Oh, I'm going to go for
it. Okay, well, let's go. Going down the left side into $40,000. So you got 50 grand right now. Do you want to keep the 50,000 or do you want to go for it?
Oh, I'm going to go for it.
Okay, here we go. Alright, come on, big money. Oh, $10,000 again. So that means we'll have to take it away from you. But if you land it in again, we'll give it right back to you. Currently, you have $40,000. $30,000. $70,000. You want to keep the 70 grand or do you want to go for it?
Oh, I'm going to go for it.
Okay, here we go. $10,000. $80,000. Okay. So here's the interesting part of this game. Hold on, let me get it here. Okay, so now we bring out this, our multiplier one. Okay, so here's how this is going to work. You're going to get one final chip. Now, if it lands in the 0 here, right here on the far end, then we will add nothing to the bank. You will keep your $80,000 here. Okay. Now, if it lands in the double, you'll win $160,000. But if you land it in the 2 halves that are around it, then you'll win $40,000. Then if you get into this far end space here, the 1/3 spot, then you'll win 1/3 of your bank, which is $26,666. So, do you want to go for it? You want to keep the 80 grand or do you want to go for it?
Oh, I think I'll stop at 80,000.
Okay, I think that's a very wise decision. But let's just see what would have happened if you had gone for it. Oh, well, see, it dropped out like that, so he would have been awarded another shot. half, you would have won $40,000. So you made the right decision, Mel. $80,000 for Mel. Okay, now it's time for our final contestant of the night. Welcome back in here, Bear Bear. Yay! Okay, Bear Bear. Now it's your shot to possibly win $1 million or even $2.3 million. So, you know how this works. Are you ready to spin it? Yes! Okay, let's do this. Come on, big money, big money, big money, big money, big money. $10,000. That ain't bad at all. Congratulations, Bear Bear.
Thank you so much.
All right, when we combine the winnings from tonight's players, the grand total is $119,000. That's how much players have won tonight. Thank you all so much for watching us, and we will see you all. Hold on, I think I might have did the math wrong here. That's 30 plus 80. Yeah, 30 plus 80. Sorry, $114,000. That's how much our players have won. 97, 104. No, that's right, 119. Hold on here, let me do this in math. Because clearly I have no idea what I'm doing here. 2,000. Yeah, I was right the first time. $119,000. Thank you all so much for watching us here. We'll see you all next time. Good night.